Oh, dude, we got somebody right in front of us here. Mash that mouse button. Sorry, dude. All right, let's see if we can move back. Oh, we got somebody else here. Let's see if we can surprise him too. Oh, yeah. Back to friendly forces. 2 guys down. Hello, Warfighters. War is hell. Welcome to the next episode of War of Rights. We are headed into the woods once again. This is hands down one of my favorite maps when playing as the Union. So much close quarters combat in this. You're basically just rushing the Confederates at a point over and over again. Yes, you are going to die a lot when you play on this map, but it is definitely worth it, because you're going to get some great action out of it. Not knowing where the enemy is, actually to some degree you kind of do. If you go ahead and you press T on the map, you're going to get an idea of where the point is. And of course, the Confederates, as the defenders, have to hold the point. So you have somewhat of an indication of where they're at here. So what we're kind of doing right here is moving together as a unit. We've got some Confederates right in front of us. I don't know where, so I'm just going to fire in the direction of where the enemy might be. One of the things is, in this particular map, you're going to see a lot of people taking cover with trees and everything, so that's kind of why I'm firing just to the right of the tree in case somebody is there. I mean, saying directly right in front of us probably isn't the most helpful. Giving a direction of where they're at would probably be a little bit better. So if I can't see where they are right in front of us, I figure, hey, let's just take a look around, because there's been some times where I played this map where the Confederates have done a really good job at flanking us. So the point is directly up ahead. That's what that marker was with the flags on it and the arrow. So knowing that the Confederates are right there, this is actually a pretty good strategy. This is one that I like quite a bit because you are using basically your intelligence of where the enemy is to your advantage. Knowing that they're here and they don't know exactly where we're at. They probably have a good understanding of the general direction that we're coming from because of the sound of the gunfire. But we can be pretty safe here. So this is where we can use kind of everything to our advantage right here. So I can imagine we're going to sit here probably for a little bit while we try to whittle down the Confederate troops. One of the things, though, is once we kind of feel like that we have suppressed the enemy quite a bit and knocked out a number of Confederates, is then we'll go ahead and kind of make a push in there to see if we can clear out the point. The defenders obviously have the advantage, so whenever we are charging, because a lot of times they do get a good look at when we are coming in, and so they can get set up. We're definitely firing at a higher rate here, which is a good thing for us, but at the same time, if the enemy's holding on to some of their fire, not firing as often, if we go ahead and make a charge, then you have more people who have ammunition in their weapon and can take us down individually as we're going ahead and making a charge. So it kind of goes both ways. I mean, both sides can have a little bit of an advantage here in that sense. Okay, we're still going strong here. I actually don't know if anybody around here has been hit. Oh, that's friendly. That is friendly. Do not shoot them. But right past them, we've got some Confederates. I was finally able to see a muzzle flash, so that gives me a good indication of where at least somebody is, and I could fire there. Now, I might be aiming a little too high. One of the techniques that I've seen the Confederates use quite a bit on this map is to stay low. That's probably a very smart call. But I'm aiming kind of at about chest height here. I'll aim kind of a little bit lower there. I probably could have fired a little bit more closer to the ground, but you know, that's fine. I mean, honestly, I don't even know if we are hitting anybody at all without that hit marker or anything, which is a good thing. I mean, I'm not saying that they need to introduce it. I'm just saying at this stage it's very difficult to know how much damage we're kind of doing to the enemy here. And that's kind of the big question whenever you're in command. How much damage have you done to the Confederates? Is it a good time to go ahead and charge? Are there just a few of them left, or have we been missing this entire time? All right, let's fire right there. It's really just pick and choose at this point. Oh, where did these guys go? There was a lot more people around here just a little bit ago. I think I heard somebody saying that they're gonna try and flank around to the side, but I don't I don't know if I was supposed to go. So I guess I'm right here. Okay, are we moving up? I guess we're moving up. There's a total of 4 of us here. So I don't, oh man, I hope we don't try and charge. Honestly, okay, there's 5 because we have an officer with us. But no, this isn't, no. I'm sorry. This is probably a terrible thing for me to do, but I feel like it's not wise to just go ahead and charge. When you have 4 people and you have the entire Confederacy basically at the point. So I am going to stay back here. I am going to try and take some pot shots at the enemy and try to see what I can do from here because my life would just totally be wasted. And when you take the morale points into consideration, it would be a bigger hurt to the team. Even if I were to get like 2 or 3 Confederates here on my charge, which is pretty unlikely considering the numbers that they have. But if I were to get that much, I'd still be at a disadvantage here because my morale drop would probably be 100% of the total penalty since I'd be charging all alone, or even at the 40% reduction that you get by being in skirmish mode. I wouldn't take enough Confederates out who are probably in line, which gives them an 80% reduction in morale for dying. So it becomes a net loss for me if I go ahead and do that. Even if you have like that 4 people running, I highly doubt you're going to get enough of them to really make up the difference for everybody being in skirmish mode there. So I am disobeying orders right here. That's okay. I'll see what I can do to make the most of it here, I hope. Got one of my guys who are kind of running from tree to tree. Waiting to see if I can see any muzzle flashes or anything like that. There's a lot of open space off to the right, which is why I was kind of looking in that direction. See if I could spot anything at all. I'm just worried somebody from the Confederacy knows that I'm here. I was going to charge around to the other side of the tree when I'm not paying attention, and it's game over. Okay, yep, I am right. We still got some muzzle flashes over here. Just firing in that direction now. Guy in front of me's trying to move up here. Mad props bounding from tree to tree. It looks like we got a couple guys that are moving up on the left, so I feel like my flank is secure on the left side here.
Where's the main line?
You got me, bro.
They'll get wiped out.
They're scattered all over.
God damn it.
Couldn't agree with you more, dude. All right. There was a muzzle flash right there. Take the shot. All right, we're going to keep this up here for a little bit, but I'm not going to lie. This is, well, I shouldn't say it like this, but I will say it. This is not the most action-packed part of the map here, so I feel like I might have to move into a better position where I can get a better shot on the enemy, because I feel like I am doing some good right here. Like, I am helping out, but I probably could be doing a little bit more to maybe just take some pot shots at the Confederates here. Oh, guy in front of me is down. Okay, so if they're able to see him, that means they probably have eyes on me too. Somebody was looking in his direction, obviously, to shoot him. And with that last bit of gunfire from me, I wouldn't be surprised if they spotted my muzzle flash. I haven't heard any bullets whiz past me, though, so I'm feeling pretty safe here. But maybe just a few more rounds, and I might move off to the right side here. Waiting to see if any muzzle flash takes... Oh, dude on the right, dude on the right. Oh, I didn't get him in time. Okay. Well, my bad, dude. My bad. Wish I could have been able to save him, but honestly, after you get stabbed once, it is so hard to be able to stay in the fight because you have, I mean, you're not able to see as much. Your aim is more difficult to maintain. In fact, I don't really think you can keep a straight aim at all. Now I'm like paranoid that somebody's going to be coming off on the right side. The question is, the Union soldier who ended up dying, I wonder if he was out of line, which means you get a 0% reduction in the morale penalty, or if with me being where I am here, if that counted as being in skirmish. If so, still kind of win that engagement from the morale side of things. Again, I'm so paranoid about this right side now, because I feel like that Confederate soldier probably knows, well, I mean, he has to know he got shot. Somebody's nearby, so he might try to pull that one again. Okay, I am like alone. Maybe I have gone. No. There is somebody directly right in front of me now. He is basically, I think, unless he's dead. And maybe he just died in a weird way. Oh, you scared me, dude. Oh, you scared me. Okay, no, he is up. No, I just heard footsteps off to my left. I'm like, oh, crap. Confederate coming from the other side. Okay, so that guy's going to be occupying that tree. I got movement off to the right. That is friendlies. Maybe this is the good time to go move up with them here. Kind of get back with a group here and maybe do some good. Not just try and take some pot shots and everything. I mean, I've got my reload in. Stick my head out. Things look good. Oh, dude, he did it again. Okay, I just don't feel good right here with all of these guys just walking up behind me and not saying anything at all. You know what? Yeah, let's just keep it up here for a little bit more. I can imagine I should probably get moving here at some point. Oh, nope. Artillery's going to drive me out of here. Okay. Thank you for that one. Thank you for giving me the little push that I needed to get out of that spot. Okay, friendly directly up ahead. We got some friendlies here. Oh, he's down. Yep, we're going to stay in the bushes over here. Oh, nice shot. Got a Confederate straggler up ahead that got dropped by the guy who's on my left here. Okay, time to keep sneaking through the woods. Now the Confederates, I always got to give props to them. Confederates usually do a great job at their strategy and everything, so I wouldn't be surprised if seeing that there's a few guys taking some pot shots over in this direction. I wouldn't be surprised if some of them got up and actually charged over here. Because you have to use your ears a lot in this game, I think, to really be a good commander and just try and judge the rate of fire based off of what you're hearing. Because the sound's actually going to give you a good indication of what's going on. Like, if they're doing independent fire or something like that, and then they stop, and you don't hear a volley or anything like that about 15 seconds later, you know that they're on the move at that point. Or you can kind of get a good idea, again, of numbers based off of how many shots are coming your way. No, I know you're friendly. Yeah, don't worry, bro. I'm just trying to find a better spot.
Alright. Don't want to get accidentally shot, that's all.
Hey, fair point. Alright, good luck, dude. Okay, just bounding from tree to tree myself, seeing if I can find a good area to take some shots at the enemy. Maybe what I might do, this kind of is like a throwback to a video that I did a little bit ago where I'm cut off and alone, and I just run up and I start taking pot shots at soldiers. Like, take one shot and then just sprint away as fast as I can. Now, I had the advantage of a cornfield when I was doing that, but here, hopefully the bushes and trees will provide me enough cover. Now, the Confederates should actually be coming from the right side as they respawn, so that's what I'm trying to be careful of here as I make my move. But, like, I could have gone, made a run in, taken a shot, and fallen back. Okay. Let's just move up here. We are pretty close to the point. I'm seeing some movement. There's a lot of fire going on here. It seems like people are... Oh, wait. Our guys are here. Oh, this is perfect timing. Okay, come on. Oh, that's friendly. Oh, just the way he moved. He, like, it went right past him. All right, cool. These guys don't go down as prisoners. Man, okay, well, this was a good time to get over here. Too bad I wasn't able to do too much. I missed that shot. I mean, he was leaning forward, going with the thrust with his bayonet, and then goes back standing up, which is why I didn't get a chance to hit him, but that's okay. Now that we go ahead and hold the point ourselves, we're going to be seeing a Confederate counterattack, and this isn't going to be one of those attacks where people are going to be coming in one at a time. Like, I strongly believe we're going to be seeing an organized push, and I question whether or not we have the numbers to be able to repel a Confederate assault here. Nobody fired. Don't know what we're firing at. I mean, they're back at spawn here at this point. Rather than, I mean, we got a lot of people who are watching directly front. It's important to be monitoring all of your sides, especially when you're holding a point like this. So I feel like I'm going to just kind of cover the right here a little bit, see what I can find. Again, they're going to be coming from this direction. We got a lot of guys jumping over the fence. I got to get back here and warn them. They're coming straight ahead. Yep, this is an organized attack on us. Hopefully, we'll spot them. Oh, took my kill. You. Oh, I got my shot in. Oh, I hope that I got that guy. I'm going to say I did. And I'm going to go say hi to Trusty Jam here. Cool. All right. Heading back into the forest now. Maybe I'll try to link back up with everybody else, but I would not be surprised if we were all wiped out right there. There's no way I think we could hold that position, especially the way that they were hitting us on the flank like that. I mean, that was a good charge by the Confederacy. And yep, looking at it, they have retaken the point. We're both at taking losses. So this is an even fight right here. Both sides doing a pretty good job. That lets, I mean, I feel like since we've only seen a couple of charges on the Confederate positions, that we are doing a great job at just picking them off from here. Now, you can see points directly ahead now.
We got a friendly on the right here as well.
We'll go ahead and take a few shots kind of over in that direction. Said somebody was off over to the right. Alright, let's just keep going here. Maybe I'll stick with these guys, because it looks like that they're trying to move around here. Basically the same position that I was at before. You know, trying to circle around to the right side, trying to hit them from behind. Again, just take a pot shot, fall back. Okay, so we do have the point right in front of us. I question the elevation I need to be firing at and trying to see if I can see some movement whatsoever. I didn't see any here. Okay, looks like they're kind of thinking the same thing. Moving up to the next tree, kind of marking the line in which we're moving here. Okay, right behind him. Oh, you got an officer. Nice. Let me cover the rear here in case anybody decides to come up on us. Oh, they are moving towards us. Got him. Go. I'm getting out of here. This is another time I'm not holding. The entire force against us. Fire and fall back. See, I know this is like bad that I'm doing this, but I am saving the morale. Like, you do have to be concerned with how often you're going to die. Oh, dude, we got somebody right in front of us here. Mash that mouse button. Sorry, dude. All right, let's see if we can move back. Oh, we got somebody else here. Let's see if we can surprise him, too. Oh, yeah. Back to friendly forces. 2 guys down. Whew. I'll take that. Okay, so 3 kills on this life so far. Not bad. Now, there's a lot of smoke around here. Oh, and there the friendlies are. We should probably go move and link up with them. Let's get back here with the main force. That's probably where I'm going to do the most amount of good here. Though I would love going solo every once in a while and getting 2 kills like that. Not bad at all. All right. That was good. All right. I'm going to join up here on the left flank here, and it seems like that we're just doing a series of volleys into the Confederate position, and this is probably an effective thing to do a few times. I probably would maintain the volley here. Actually, you know what? I'm not too concerned about the Confederates making a counter charge on our position. Ooh, Artie. Because the thing is when you're in close proximity to the enemy, going ahead and doing volleys is not the smartest thing to do, because then you'll find yourself, if as soon as you fire a volley, if the enemy's within close range, they charge when you fire, and then you have nobody with any ammunition in which to fire. So you kind of want to do volleys at longer ranges than this, but I don't think that the enemy is really going to go ahead and leave the point. Gosh, whoever that is getting way too excited about these volleys. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see if we do it again. Gosh. Oh, that makes this whole round right here. Like, don't get me wrong. I remember, like, the first few times I was playing this, and, like, it is pretty intense when you get, like, a good volley going and everything. Because you're just like, oh, man, like, I wonder if that's what it was like. Like, it does get your testosterone going there. Is that a friendly? I can't tell if that's a friendly. But yeah, I mean, I was never at the point like, oh my gosh, that was amazing. You guys are hitting it every single time. I love this game, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you are gonna find some really amazing people when you play this. Alright, well, enemy is breaking here. So it seems like this is getting pretty effective. There's a couple things that the Confederates could do. I mean, they could move off the point here a little bit, which might not necessarily be a bad call, because when the Union is kind of off like this and aren't going to charge, well, then you're just getting out of the way of the gunfire. But once they move in, that can be a problem, because then you have to go on the attack. So there's no clear right or wrong on what to do on this scenario for both sides. Okay, they're saying right oblique, but I'm not seeing where. So I will kind of fire off a little bit to the right here. It sounds like we have moved to independent fire, so I'll just stick with what everybody else is doing. And again, just kind of scanning the left as I reload. Make sure that I cover that side. You do want to keep, as I was mentioning, as much as possible, a 360 degree perimeter here in security. Not like a perimeter, but just like looking around and making sure you're not going to get flanked, because there's been plenty of times, and those of you who watch the videos have seen plenty of times where we really get surprised, or we surprise the enemy here flanking them on the other side. Okay, some point here I think we're going to have to go ahead and make a charge, especially with the enemy breaking here. Maybe just a few more volleys, and that might honestly do it here if we're kind of being smart. Now we've got people here at this line, so I don't want to fire off in that direction, knowing that we potentially have friendlies right there, and I don't want to be shooting any of the friendlies. Looks like we got some calls in chat too for people to get moving here. Okay, that was probably a little too high. All right. I think we've got some guys who are getting pretty antsy now. Alright. Holding tight. Trying to be smart about this here, so I gotta give him props here. Again, I don't think we've taken too much fire ourselves. At least I haven't heard any bullets whizzing past my head here again. This is probably actually the engagement that I've had with the least amount of fire coming at me. Alright, so since we are both breaking, we do have to be kind of smart about what we do. Now, everybody is fixing bayonets, and I think we are going to move in here for a charge. Alright. Okay, we're gonna be making our charge here now. Okay, looks like we're gonna be moving at the quick. Oh, double quick is what we're going for. We're gonna come in on the left side here. And so hopefully we'll be able to surprise them on this side. But you can see we are traveling through an area here that doesn't have too many trees or anything. So they might be able to see our movement. That's the biggest thing, is you're really not going to spot people. You're going to spot movement more than anything else, if that kind of makes sense. Yeah, probably a little too high there too. Because I think there's a little bit of a drop there. I'm not completely sure. Okay, now that they know we're on this side here, they are probably redirecting themselves to kind of face over here. So we've lost the element of surprise here when it comes to the charge. All right, we're gonna charge bayonets here. And now we're gonna move up here. All right, guys, let's do this for the Union. Okay, charging right at the point here. Where are the Confederates? I don't see him here. This is getting pretty tense, but we're going to see him at the very last second. Gunfire off to the left. We're going to flank around here to the side. Oh, got a couple guys directly right in front of me, and of course I shoot right in between them. Oh, I'm dead. Not a great way to end this one, but what ends up happening here is we find that we end up victorious, though. The same amount of kills here on both sides, but we ended up winning the day here. So mad props to both sides. This was another amazing engagement and a good example of what you're going to find in this game should you choose to get it. Subscribe, you guys, if you want to see more War of Rights. It comes out every single Wednesday. So hope that you guys would come by every Wednesday to watch this stuff. Like the video if you enjoyed what you saw. If you can donate to the Patreon, please do. It's because of your guys' support that I was able to get this game, and that kind of shows you what your support goes to. It goes to help the channel and produce some good content. So thank you guys for everybody and your donations. Also consider joining the Discord, where we've got a lot of great conversations going on in there too. Would love to have you there to join the community and get to know some of the other people who watch stuff on this channel. But thanks again, guys. I appreciate it. War is hell. You don't have to worry, because War Fighters got your 6.